Last week we talked about low carb diets and why we don't eat them. The first reason, if you remember, was because the primary weight loss in a low carb diet is water retention. The second reason why we don't eat low carb diets is because of the muscle mass that you will lose on a low carb approach. Let me just explain how food works a little bit in your body. So how food works is that all food is broken down into three macronutrients. There's protein, there's fat, and there's carbohydrate. When you eat carbohydrates, all of them go through your esophagus and your throat, of course, into your stomach, and then they go through into your intestinal wall. In the intestinal wall, all the carbohydrates are broken down into sugar molecules, and they're excreted through your intestines into your bloodstream. The problem is that the sugar can't stay there, otherwise you'll go into shock, and you'll eventually die if it's undealt with. So your body has to get rid of the sugar from the blood and put it into the cells of the body for fuel and for energy. So typical cells of your body will receive the sugar. Your liver functions off of sugar. Your muscles need the sugar, and so does your brain. Without these organs having sugar, again, we would cease to function. When you go on a low-carb diet, you're asking your body to cease eating the food that provides it with the vitality and the life. And so what we do is we ask our clients to continue to eat a high-carb diet to keep their muscle mass and their brain function and all their organs functioning at a high level. So what happens when you're on a low-carb diet is if you're lacking in sugar, your body has to use its next macronutrient for a source of fuel. So what it does is it'll take the protein, which is normally designed as the building blocks of your body, to build nice skin, nice hair, good nails, and to build muscular tissue. What happens is with a low-carb diet with no sugar, the protein gets converted into sugar to supply the organs with fuel. So when you're on a low-carb diet and losing weight, not only are you losing water, but you're also losing muscle mass as your body converts it into sugar to try to fuel the system. So when we prescribe our clients with meal plans, we ask them to eat a diet rich in carbohydrates, which then spares their muscle proteins. So what we do is we ask our clients to not eat a low-carb diet. We ask them to eat a diet high in carbohydrates, thus sparing protein being broken down as a fuel source for the muscular system and also for brain function. So if you like carbs, we're the place for you.